What's up guys, Veggie here, so please ignore the date timestamp on the left. So just to start things off, I've had a 3-month hiatus from YouTube for various reasons. Main reason being is because I actually ended up smashing my recording equipment that I use, which is my Samsung S8 Plus, and I had to have an insurance claim for that, which I ended up longing out quite a lot when I was using my backup phone, which was my OnePlus 2, which I just couldn't use to record good quality footage. And then as soon as I came back from that, I went to South Africa for a week, and then I ended up getting hit with the cold flu virus. And so that basically meant altogether I ended up having a hiatus from the gym because of that holiday in the cold flu season. I ended up taking a month out from gym. So this is me coming back in again, warming up, and then hitting 120 kilos deadlifts and getting used to the correct technique again. Which was very hard for me, you know, having not deadlifted for so long. It ends up being hard to get back into the rhythm of things. That's why I've dropped the weight from 140 kilos. But for me, especially after, I'm still hit with the cold at the moment because of my throat, you can tell. So in general, I have a lot less stamina when it comes to gym, and that's why it's also harder for me to do deadlifts. Afterwards, I was completely shattered. It's beyond me how I was able to continue this workout, just given the lack of stamina and endurance I had. I guess I had all those extra calories, so I've put myself back in my caloric surplus after this hiatus as well, which is really good. So it means I can just jump back in again, and it's good that I haven't had troubles with eating at all. I'm always able to just munch down food and get in the gym when I can, even when I'm sick. So this is pretty good. But in general, it's been very hard for me. I tend to find for deadlifts, even after the first set, I was absolutely shattered. So this is my second set. It's just really hitting me at this point. Doing 120 kilos, you guys. You know, this used to be child's play for me when I was back in the gym, you know, over a month ago. So it just really goes to show you the amount of struggle that we go through when it comes to, you know, all the battles our bodies face. And then, you know, I started to do paused deadlifts just to test, just to bring my explosiveness back into my deadlifts. I found it to be quite useful. So I just ended up stopping at my knees and then just exploding it back up again. I know it was a short pause, but it's just about keeping that balance between explosiveness for me, you know, and just getting used to the entire technique again of the deadlift. I found that the pause deadlift helped my technique again, you know, helped me get into that correct lumbar motion when it comes to the deadlift, which is really good. Moving on to what the second most strenuous exercise for me during this workout, which was the leg press. Now the leg press, I was only doing 160 kilograms. I usually do 200 kilograms. So for me, this, even though I've dropped the weight, it's still very hard for me to do this. By the way, guys, it does look like I've actually gained quite a lot of weight here as well. And the truth be told, I have. In April, I was weighed around 70 kilograms. Right now, I'm weighed at 79. So it's been about 7 months later and I've gained 9 kilos. Obviously, as you do during a bulk, I try to gain about 1 kilo a month, and I've hit just a little bit over that, and that's perfectly fine. I guess the biggest struggle for me is I'm not hitting the same strength goals as I was last year, which means I've kind of been set back a bit, and it's really disappointing. But it's also worth noting that at the end of last year I was 85 kilograms, so I was about 6 kilograms ahead of what I am right now, so that kind of gives me some leeway. Whether or not I want to continue bulking or I want to just shred down again, it's pretty much up to me. I might continue my bulk into next year a bit before I start my cut. I typically like to start my cut at 85 kilograms. So I'm hoping to get past my strength goals that I hit last year, just into next year a bit. So for me, it's just been a struggle getting back on the gain train for me. I've been hit with a lot of stress in general in life, and it's just that kind of plateaus your gym progress as well, you know. But moving on from... Anyway, guys, in case you're wondering why I'm not using the Galaxy S8 Plus anymore, I've decided to switch to an action camera for a lot of my gym videography. I've also decided to do a bit of vlogging, so the rest of this video will just show you a brief look into my personal life, where it's just basically me and my girlfriend going out and exploring. And yeah, so stay tuned.
that was pretty cool.